It's been a minute. Hi, my name is Adriana and this is a weekend vlog. So just to do a little quick introduction into what to expect with this vlog. My husband is on a boys trip Thursday through Sunday. So we're vlogging Thursday through Sunday, girls weekend, one girl weekend. But yeah, so starting with Thursday and Friday where I'm working and doing my thing. Spoiler alert, I'm filming this today on Saturday. And then the real star of the show is tomorrow, Sunday, where I will be attending Emerald City Comic Con up in Seattle and attending some panels, and it's gonna be super fun and super exciting. So with that, so much to look forward to, and let's take it away past Adriana.
I am up much earlier than I want to be so I can drop my husband off at the airport. But after this, it'll be the start of my Home Alone weekend, which will be fun, kind of. I still have to work for 2 days, but it is what it is.
I ended up getting home from the airport about the same time I would normally be waking up, and I could go ahead and just start my day, or I could start my day how I normally do and read, and I think I would rather do that because nothing I have to do today is of peak importance. So we're just gonna chill and read for a little bit to get our morning started correctly. So I'm going to make lunch, and I've just been like using up the congee we made earlier this week. It's just like, you know, rice thing, and then adding a protein to it. But we are currently out of eggs and out of any other like cooked protein. We ate it up throughout the week, and I need to go do a grocery store run. And I was like kind of stressing out about it because like we have no eggs, we have like no chicken left from what we cooked earlier. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna put with this because I can't just eat just rice for lunch because I gotta go to the gym. And then I remembered I have shelled edamame in the freezer. So this is just a PSA to keep emergency beans in your freezer. So I have a meeting coming up here in like a minute, and it's a very like listen heavy meeting. So I think I'm gonna go camera off and paint my nails because I haven't had my nails painted in a while and it's giving me a bit of an identity crisis. So we're gonna go ahead and do that while listening to said meeting. Okay, so the meeting is over and I have just a little bit left to do on my manicure. But I wanted to see if you could kind of see the difference here. This might be a difficult angle to see from, but I like to add this duochrome powder. I have just like a pure white nail polish that I've been applying. So you can see, if you can see that there, that is the pure white. And then with the, I don't know if it's actually showing up on camera that well. This little duochrome powder kind of gives it like a pink to blue duochrome, which I think is really fun and cute. And I do love like a bright white manicure, but I feel like it's more of a summer thing. And this kind of like tones it down to like a more spring moment, which technically we're still solidly in winter, but like it's really nice here. So like I'm feeling that spring moment. Not gonna lie, I kind of blacked out and went into a fugue state in that grocery store. So let's unhaul and see what I actually got while I was there. Baguette, is this entirely too much bread for one person on one weekend? Probably. Got some tuxedo cake because we love a little sweet treat moment. Some eggs. Got a little frozen poke. I think I'm gonna have a poke bowl for lunch tomorrow. Entirely too much salmon. A full pound of salmon. Again, is one person gonna be able to eat this all in one weekend? We will find out. More shelled edamame because I love it, and avocado for my poke bowl. Some maple syrup because I just ran out this morning, and a lemon for my salmon marinade, and then the cheapest bottle of Oregon Pinot Noir I could find because that's how I roll. So, oh wait, there's more in here. Sesame oil because we're out. I think I might also use this in my salmon marinade. So let's get marinating the salmon. So for my salmon marinades, I typically just throw a bunch of stuff in a bowl and taste it and then leave it in there for a minute. So let's see what I find to put in this bowl. We're gonna start with some cooking wine that we got from the Asian grocery store. So like that much. Also gonna put in some soy sauce. Gonna put in that sesame oil that I bought. Gonna put in some rice vinegar. At one point we had like hot honey from Hawaii, but I don't know where it is. So I'm just gonna put in regular honey and then a little bit of cayenne pepper. Like a good bit of honey because I don't know, cut everything else out. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Garlic powder. A Scotia cayenne. Dill doesn't super make sense with everything else I put in, but like we're gonna add it anyway. I need to wash and cut up this lemon. Okay, let's taste that and see where we're at. It tastes pretty good, but I think I need more salt. And I think I'm just gonna go straight salt instead of soy sauce. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So that's marinade done, and now we just gotta throw the salmon in and let it chill in the fridge, in the marinade for probably only an hour, because I'm gonna get too hungry to wait.
Heliar and Irving B both successfully made contact with persons on the outside, just as you did. Dylan G's Audi learned what...
Okay, I got too tired to continue filming last night, but I watched a couple episodes of Severance. I made my fancy salmon dinner that was delicious. I got all these books set up that I now actually need to take down because some of the shelves are actually bowing. I don't know if you can kind of see it maybe on like that one. Some of the shelves are starting to bow a little bit, so we're gonna have to add more support. So I need to take the books down today. but I didn't feel about like doing it last night because I was, again, very tired. Last night I finished the audiobook I was listening to, which was The Cradle of Ice by James Rollins, the second book in the Moonfall saga. And that was good. That was just a reread for me because the third book came out last month and I wanted to reread the first two before I got into the third book because there's a lot going on in that series. It is many details, epic fantasy. Epic fantasy isn't typically my bag. I just have trouble keeping everything together and straight. But I am enjoying the series, so glad I reread it so I can be prepared for the third one and give myself the best chance of enjoying it. And then this morning I finished So This Is Ever After. Super cute YA rom-com style, but like medieval D&D castle rom-com. So very fun. Again, it's YA, so this does rely a lot. Like the whole book relies on the 99% of the book relies on the miscommunication trope, which normally bugs me. But I think the fact that it's YA and these are like teenagers, it's like, yeah, they're teenagers. They can't communicate. They don't know how. Their brain's not even done cooking yet. How can we expect them to communicate well? So next I'll be starting Northwoods. I'm just trying to get through this Friday. Already been a little hectic, but we'll push through. We'll go to the gym and do a cardio workout, which I haven't done a cardio workout in months. Like, I guess like a more intensive cardio workout. I go on a walk every day, but we're gonna do an intense cardio workout. It's gonna be a good day. Kind of a late lunch today. It's like already almost 2:30, but we're doing our little poke bowl moment that we got at the grocery store. I got some little nori to go with it. But yeah, so we're gonna eat lunch, take the dog on a walk, do a little bit more work, and then go do the cardio workout. And then the weekend has begun. And so many exciting things to come.
Yeah. Good morning. I was not very good about checking in last night, but last night was pretty much the same as the night before, except I did a little reading sprint moment with some of my friends over Zoom, then watched more Severance, and ate dinner, obviously. So this morning it is 7:30. And I am meeting Cheyenne, also on YouTube, at a bookshop here in Portland. I'm very excited. So I do want to curl my hair just because I like the way it looks that way, and going to Comic-Con tomorrow, I think it'll be cute. So we're gonna do some hair curling moment. And I keep thinking I need to like go make coffee, and then I remember I'm like literally meeting Cheyenne at a coffee shop, so probably making coffee, not the move. Steak and egg moment this morning. I don't know, it's easier, like... Hello, I just got back from my little book date with Cheyenne. She is so sweet. Definitely go check out her channel. She makes tons and tons of great content. So we went to two bookstores. We went to Powell's on Hawthorne and Backstory, which is like a used book / yarn store also on Hawthorne. But yeah, let's do a little book haul. So while at Powell's, I picked up Parable of the Sower. This is a book club pick for one of my book clubs. I'm gonna read it, so I might as well have it, annotate it. I think I'm gonna love it because it is a modern classic of sci-fi, so I want it.
Then we have Lathe of Heaven. I actually have read this book, but I just borrowed an ebook from the library, so I didn't have a physical copy of it. So I found this used book, this used version of it, so I figured I might as well pick it up. I did very much enjoy it. It's very cool, very weird. It's actually set in Portland, so that's kind of fun. I also picked up an Ursula K. Le Guin that I have not read, and that is The Word for World is Forest, also used. And I love me some Ursula K. Le Guin, so adding it to the TBR. I picked up this Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. It's got like a Pulp Fiction style cover, which I think is super fun and cool and cute. So like, I don't know, it's got like a hippie 70s psychedelic version of Alice on the front. And it said, "This cupcake was off her head." Like, it's just so pulpy and silly. But, like, it is just Alice in Wonderland in here. Like, it's the regular book, but just a silly cover. And I want to read this before Catabasis comes out, because it's one of the ones people are floating around that, you know, Catabasis is Alice in Wonderland mixed with Dante's Inferno. So I should probably read Alice in Wonderland so I can understand the reference. Finally, I picked up another one I had previously read, and that is Galatea by Madeline Miller. I've been wanting to pick this up for a while, but like everywhere I've seen it, it's been like $15, which is a little excessive for a teeny tiny little baby book, but it was on sale at Powell's for $7, so that seemed better to me. So I have read this, really enjoyed it. Very like angry feminist retelling of the story of Galatea. Yeah, and it'll look nice with all my other Greek mythology books. And then at the used bookstore Backstory, I picked up 3 Zane Grey novels. 2 of them are the same. 2 of them are Thunder Mountain. One of them is Western Union. These are actually going to go on the bookshelf out in my living room that has all of my grandpa's old books that I inherited, because he also collected Zane Grey books, and specifically Thunder Mountain because it's set at Thunder Mountain, and my grandparents' cabin in Idaho is very close to Thunder Mountain. I've ridden my dirt bike up to Thunder Mountain, so it's like, it's just cool. Like, it's a family thing to know about Thunder Mountain, and it's cool that Zane Grey wrote about it. So yeah, that's the book haul. And now I'm home and I'm very tired because we did a lot of walking and book reading and just mentally and physically kind of kaput. But I'm going to eat some lunch, probably watch an episode of Severance. I need to take the dog on a walk. Apparently he's also tired because he did not respond to that at all. And then yeah, we're just going to kind of keep it chill because tomorrow is going to be a big day. So we're going to do some prep for that, get some meal prep, get my bag mostly packed, and it should be a good time.
I'm fine. Will I be updating Father later?
I did some more makeup and filmed a couple TikToks, and now all of a sudden it's 6 o'clock. I literally don't know how that happened. I did take the dog on a walk, so that's good. But I'm gonna have to like start making dinner and stuff soon. Cause I gotta go to bed early tonight. Cause I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow on a Sunday. Why did I do this to myself? Because it'll be fun. I will have a lot of fun. It's gonna be great. Okay, but maybe while we're sitting here, we'll do a little like what's in my bag for tomorrow situation. Starting with the bag itself, I have this little Patagonia sling. I don't want to bring too much because I will be walking around with it all day. That's the vibe. We're trying not to overpack. But it is one shoulder and cute. I use this for skiing actually, so I know it's like not gonna hurt my back or anything. I'm going there for a panel that James Rollins is doing with Annalie Lewitz, and they're doing like a book signing session afterwards, so I'm bringing my Arc of Kingdom of Bones by James Rollins because I think all of my newer stuff is signed, and like I would prefer to bring my hardback version of this, but it's just too big to fit in this bag. So we're gonna bring my Arc and have him sign that instead. So I will have like a signed version of Kingdom of Bones. I'm bringing my e-reader because it's a 3-hour train ride. So I would like to be able to read on the train because I will have 6 hours of travel time tomorrow. Hand sanitizer, that is important. Sunglasses, water bottle, that is also important. And then in the outside pocket is my headphones and car key and my wallet. And then I, at some point, will be packing some snacks in here. I have like some like granola bars. I'm gonna make myself like a breakfast burrito to have tomorrow. I might throw like some blueberries in here. I'm assuming I'll be able to buy food somewhere at some point, but just in case I need some more snacks, I will bring them. I'm also gonna throw in my gum that I have in the truck into this. So the rest of the night is try my best to go to bed early and make sure I have everything like packed up and ready to go. Oh, I will also be putting my little makeup bag in here because I'm going to be doing my makeup on the train. So there's a little bag of makeup over there that will be going in here as well. Okay, thanks. Okay, so yesterday was insane in the best way. I had so much fun. It was so exhausting. So let's go through it. So up at 6 a.m., really 5 a.m. because of daylight savings time. Got myself mostly put together, basically had enough time to feed the dog, do my morning skincare, make a shot of espresso, and warm up my little breakfast burrito and get on the road. Fortunately, the train station is only like 15 minutes from my house, and I decided to take the train out of Vancouver rather than the train out of Portland because it's a little bit less traveled station, more parking, easier. It's easier. So got on the train, had, a row of seats all to myself, was able to do my makeup, get some reading in, very chill vibes to start this crazy, crazy day. It's about a 3-hour train ride, so not too bad. And then once I was in Seattle, took the metro up to the convention center, walked to the wrong convention center first. So there's like 2 buildings that's like a part of the Seattle Convention Center. Where I needed to pick up my ticket was in the other building. But by the time I figured all that out, I was actually late for the first panel I had signed up for, which was the Firefly cast. So I ended up not going to that one, which kind of bummed. I think now that I know how the whole setup works, I definitely could have been, a couple minutes late and it wouldn't have been a huge deal, but it is what it is. So that did give me a chance to kind of like explore the exhibit floor and get some lunch before I jumped into the whole reason I was there, which was the panel Putting the Sci in Sci-Fi by James Rollins and Annalee Newitz. This was an incredible panel. Like, I wish it could have gone on for so much longer than it did. It like went by in a flash. They are both such talented authors. They put so much work and effort and love and creativity and research and intelligence into their works, and it was just so cool to see them talking about it. And then afterwards, they did the book signing event, where I brought my art copy of Kingdom of Bones, and James Rollins signed it up for me, if I can find the page. There we go. So yes, to Adriana, there's his signature. He does a little doodle for each book, which is like so fun and so cute. Yes, so I got this. I chatted with him a little bit. I chatted with Annalee a little bit, and it was just really cool to get to meet these authors whose work I have enjoyed. And I definitely need to read some more of Annalee Newitz's work. I read The Future of Another Timeline, and that one was like good. We read it for a book club and had a lot of really great discussions about it. But it is like a lot, and it sounds like their other works might be a little bit lighter, especially the new one they have coming out in August. What is it called? Automatic Noodle? Yes, Automatic Noodle. It sounds super, super fun. So definitely looking forward to that coming out in August. So by this point, it's been a couple hours that I've been at the convention doing convention-y things, and I was starting to feel a little overwhelmed. So I made my way over to a bar to go sit by myself for a little bit and just kind of like regroup, get myself together, feel a little bit better about what's going on. And then I went straight to the third panel I had signed up for, which was about the Evil Dead franchise with Bruce Campbell and Jane Levy.
Don't cheer yet. How you guys doing? Good. Thanks a lot, everybody. Good night. That was all that was in your contract.
And that panel was so fun. It actually started pretty late. I don't know if it was Jane Levy dealing with her baby or Bruce Campbell just being a menace, but it started about a half hour late, so we only got a half hour of questions and answers with them. And Bruce Campbell is a menace in the best way. He is so funny, so charismatic, like just takes up like an entire room. Like he is just the biggest personality I think I've ever been in the presence of. So that was like really fun. I wish we could have gotten a little bit more with Jane, but she is dealing with having a 4-month-old, and I think probably just being next to Bruce Campbell, it's probably hard to like compete with that energy because he is crazy, but so fun. So I will insert a couple clips that I took of that panel like right now because it was just insane.
Part 1, foot off the gas. Part 2, emergency brake. Part 3, steer. You can steer with the emergency brake on. Last part, stop when you really want to stop. Foot off the gas. Emergency brake, steer, stop. I thought, okay, all right, sure, Bill. All right.
So then after that, I went back on the exhibition floor because I had seen this sweatshirt from one of the booths and was really interested in it, and I talked to the artist who does like these prints, and she was really interesting and really cool. So I went back and I bought this sweatshirt, and what it is it is Mount Hood, but like all of the line work is actually the chemical formula of andesite, which is like a volcanic rock. She had like a whole blurb on it, and I did message her on Instagram to like get the full blurb. So if I get that before I like edit and post this video, I will insert it here because I don't remember all the things she said, but like it's super, super cool. And like from afar, it just looks like a really beautiful rendition of Mount Hood. But then up close, you get to see like all these cool chemical formulas. I don't know. It's just also very cozy and cute, and I like it a lot, and I will probably be wearing a lot. So yes, that was my weekend. It was so fun and so crazy, and I just had the absolute best time with everything I did. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.